Okay. So in enrollment table, currently, if you see the GET API, what we are doing, get all enrollment. So this query, what it is doing, it is getting all the data from the enrollment table and it is directly returning it. So that's why in your GET API, you are getting batch ID and the candidate ID. But think from the UI. So many guys you have come back to me, like we need to show the candidate name and the batch name also, no? Because in the API you are getting batch ID and the candidate ID. With that, no one can understand what is the batch and what is the candidate, right? So we need to show the candidate name also and the batch name also. Correct? Yes or no? In
Yes.
UI,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So we need to join. Now enrollment table is there, batch table is there, and candidate table is there. Now we need to join the data from all this table and then we will get the proper data. Okay. Let me just see the existing one.
Sir,
Yep.
sir, I did custom pipe for showing name and batch name and candidate name.
Hmm.
Is that also okay?
Get custom means that
Means
that should not
custom
be
pipe.
like that. We should that data should come from your API only.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Get API. Yeah, like this. Let me copy. Match enrollment. So this is a normal API, which this is the normal way how we are getting the data from one single table. Now instead of doing this, we need to get the data from three different table, and means we are joining multiple table. Okay. So first table will be our batch enrollment. Then we have to combine it with batches, where e dot batch ID equal to your s dot batch ID. Then candidates C dot candidate ID is equal to C dot candidate ID. Okay, we don't need this where clause. Now here we need to provide all the data, whatever we need. Okay, so E means for enrollment. So enrollment ID. Then let's get enrollment date. Then batch ID also we are going to need. Candidate ID also we are going to need. Or let's not pass this so that you will use the GET API. What else was there? Is active flag. Let me complete this. Those who are not able to understand, just give me a moment. Is active batch ID. That's it. Okay. These are the field we need for my enrollment. Then we need candidate name also. Now candidate will come from C. C object of the candidate. So C dot candidate name we need. That is full name, and C dot mobile number also we need. Then from your batch name. So S dot batch name, S dot batch. Yeah, batch name is enough. Okay. Now if we run the project, why it is giving error? Okay, so here we specified the proper data type. If I remove it, save. Let's run it. So previous response you already know, we were just getting the data from the enrollment table. Now we are getting the data from the enrollment table also, candidate table also, and the batch table, related data only. Okay. Because we have already had the Ferron keys, that's what the relation we have added. We have added the join between three tables. Let it run.
So we joined it on the basis of primary keys, na?
Yes, respective
Yes.
IDs. Okay. Get all enrollment, try it out, execute. Okay. So see, enrollment ID we got, enrollment date, full name we got, mobile number we got, and the batch name. How come only 2 people have? Remaining people, you deleted your data or what? Or you didn't try? Only Shubham and Aishwarya's record is there.
So mine was also there.
Where is then? It's not
Two
coming.
enrollments I created.
How come it is
Maybe
not there?
somebody tried delete.
ID might not be proper then. It should be there if you have created.
Sir, I made to finish that enrollment. So actually last week, right?
B-32
So
testing.
if you click on delete now, it gets deleted.
Yeah, if you have
Hello.
deleted, it won't come. No, only 2 records are there in the table. See? You might have deleted. Okay.
That
Anyway,
is what.
so only 2 records are there. So here you can see if you check the table, in the table what you have, batch ID and the candidate ID. So 146. Let's see the batch detail for the 146 ID. 146. 146. See, front end into batch. Now if you check the response, see where it is. Yeah. Okay. And for Shubham record, it is 144. So 144 is Angular B-32. See, coming proper data. So whatever the ID you have, respective batch and the candidate data is coming. Okay. Now your GET API is returning something else and your POST API has something different object. Now on click of GET API, on click of edit, you need to integrate this API. Where it is? This side. This or no? Do we have? We need one more API where you will pass the enrollment ID and then you will get the single enrollment data. Yeah, we don't have it. Let's create one more API. On click of edit, you will pass the enrollment ID and then you will get the same model data. This data only. Okay, because in your GET API now you don't have batch ID and the candidate ID. So on click of edit, you need to integrate new API where you will pass the enrollment ID. Okay. So I'm copying.
Get by enrollment ID. Huh?
Yes. Get enrollment by ID. Okay. Here you need to pass the enrollment ID. This is the parameter where enrollment ID equal to whatever the ID you get. We don't need this. And it will be a single report. So instead of where, just like I told you, right? In normal your JavaScript, if you want the multiple record, you have filter. If you want the single record, we have find. Just like that in link queue, if you want the multiple record, you use where. If you want the single record, you have single or default. Async. Okay. This is the condition.
It is like a database operation we do, right? Where like
Yeah,
that's similar to that.
similar. You know, then in database we write single star. Star means multiple. If you want the single record, single, the property name you do. Okay. Fine. So now on click of edit, this is the API you want to integrate. You have to pass the ID and whatever the ID you pass, you get a single enrollment data. Okay. What else we discuss? Any API changes we needed? That's it now. Let's check the session one also. If we need something else here also, we will need that get all session. I think get all session API is not there. Yeah. I will just copy paste this because there also we will need the join. Let us get enrollment. Batch. Okay, in session also the module we are going to complete. There also we need API where we can see all the sessions recording. Okay, so get all recordings. Okay, now in session table, let me show you the session table. What might be the foreign key in session table? If no one has seen, what might be the foreign key in session table?
Batch ID.
Batch ID, because sessions are for batch, no? Do we have enrollment ID or the candidate ID in this table? Can we have it? Do we need anything? Candidate ID, does batch session table has to do anything with candidate ID or enrollment ID?
No.
No.
No, no. Batch session. Once you create the batch, all the recording of that batch you will store in this table. No relation of the enrollment or the candidate, because that we have in enrollment table. Okay. So see, session ID is our primary key, batch ID is our foreign key, then remaining data. Okay. Only one foreign key is there. So this is the CRUD what we are going to do. So if you are showing the data into the grid, you need to show the batch name also, no? Because in the table you have batch ID. So here also we need the join. Okay. So here session, batch session, and we will join it with batches. Only one join will be there. Then batch. Sorry, this is session. And this is your batch. Okay, batch ID, I have added the relations also. Now, what data we need from the session? Session dot. Okay, session dot, we need session ID. Then from session table, duration in minutes, we will need topic, display order. Yeah, let's show the display order also. And topic name. Topic name we will need. Okay, from the session table, consider from the UI. In UI, you will just show the topic name, display order, and the date also we will need. No? Which date, session date. Okay, then from batch, just the batch detail, batch name. Okay, that's it. These are the data we are going to show into the session list. Fine. Now, just like this, we need one more API to get the edit, on click of edit, just like we have created for enrollment. So I will just copy this. See, mostly it is copy paste only, but sometimes we have to change. Get session by ID. Single session, okay? Here you will pass session ID. On click of edit, this is the API we are going to integrate. Then underscore context dot session dot single or default or sync m dot session ID equal to whatever the session ID you get from the parameter, and that you will return. Okay, that's it. On click of edit, this is the API you will integrate. Remaining APIs are there. Let me build it.
Sir, update message also.
Okay, yeah. Session. Anyway, we are showing, we don't use this message in case of edit. Just post and the put and the delete messages we use. Let's build it, publish. Okay. Publish. The older folder I will delete. Paste tracking. Paste tracking. Zip. This is the domain. Subdomain face tracking. Files. Existing I have to delete. Then latest we will upload. Select all. Remove. No. Face tracking. Then we have to extract it. Then it will be available. Go inside. We need to move it to the parent folder. select, move to the parent folder, that is phase tracking. So see, this is the manual thing we are doing, manually creating the build, manually uploading it. But in actual project, we have Jenkins jobs for that. Jenkins does it. Okay. Again, we can set it like on every pull request, or do we need to manually trigger? So whatever I am doing, that will be taken care by the automated task, right? That where Jenkins and jobs will come into picture. We create the YML file. What are the instruction we have, right? In case of Angular project, do we need to run our test cases? If test cases output is greater than 90%, then only we will trigger build. So many instruction we can put it into our YML file. Okay. Now if we reload enrollment, let's check the get API. See, okay, whatever the changes we did. Let's say this is the enrollment ID 27. So on click of edit, you have to use this API. And here you will pass the enrollment ID. You will get the single record. See, batch ID and the cadence. This you have to bind it to your edit form. Okay, just like session is also there. Now, so I have created, where it is? Pages. So I have created this component. Just now I have created. Okay, then I created a service also. Now again the same. The same URL we have to use because the look and feel should be same. Enter. Okay, now we need the UI for this object. Okay, so let's copy. I hope everyone is doing the same like that. Use the same chat so that look and feel combination will be same. If you use every time new, whole different UI we will be getting. Okay, create CRUD UI for this. Now, in this, instead of showing the data into the table, we will ask it to create the cards. Okay, remaining UI color use same as above. Just what is that? Session recording. Instead of table, we need to show in card design. Okay, use rules above. Right. Let it do it work. Till now we will complete our things. So first we need to create our model. Okay, so why we thought like signal based form, but I also didn't get a chance to again look at it. Anyone knows signal based form properly? Anyone remember signal based form?
No, not tried yet.
Let's go to Angular site. Angular form, migrating existing form, signal form. Tutorials, docs. It's not there. Forms, signal form. Oh my god, where is the form? Where are you? Like this, na? Signal? No, something form was also there. The basic example was there. Login form is equal to form. Login form is equal to form. We have to pass our object, then schema path like this. Okay, fine. Now, so as you know, like in Angular 21, we got signal based form. Okay, it's not like that now only we got it, but still till the time we got signal, before signal based form also we could have created we used to create the signal based form, but that was our custom code. Okay, we just created a normal object, and in every object, every text box change, we used to update the signal value. But now there is a proper way how you can create the signal based form. Okay. Now this is the object. Okay. So this is how we create the form. So first we need to create the object also, means our class also. So here you need to provide that class. Okay. Why it is not showing complete code? Show code. Next one example. See, like this, first you need to create the object where you will have the properties. So here you need to create your class or the interface. Okay. So these are the properties we have. So let's create the class of the interface. So JSON to TS. It's a little bit new. Once we get used to it, signal based form also looks very easy. If we compare with reactive, it is similar, but again, little bit of changes are there. Okay, so this is our, let's go with interface only. So we will create for session dot model dot ts. Export interface I session. Now, whenever we create interface, always your name should start with I. Okay, because when we work in a proper industrial project, we have to follow this. Fine. So you create your interface. Now, in your component. So here, first you have to create the signal. Okay. So let's say new session is equal to signal. What type of data you are going to store? I session. Round bracket. Whatever the properties you have to initialize it like this. Created date, new date. Display order 0. Duration in minutes empty. Session date, again new date I'm assigning. Session ID 0. Topic discussion empty. Topic name again empty. According to the data type, I'm just passing the value. And then YouTube video ID. Why these are giving error? Created date, string, okay. Created date, it should be date. And this should be also date. Okay, now duration in minutes. Number, it should be string only. Do we have duration in minutes as number? Batch session, open design. Duration in minutes, it should be string only, no? Oh, int. We decided as int, duration in minutes. First of all, do we need this column? Duration in what? Did we discuss something for this? Obviously,
No,
our
sir.
any video won't be in the minutes, right? It will be in hour only. So we don't need this, I think. Let it be. For now, it is there. And in model, what I have given. Session. It is int only and optional. Okay. So let's go with like that only.
It's available, no?
Yeah. Let it be string only. Also, we'll pass session date. It is from UI, it is going to come. Okay. So what we did, we just created a normal variable, but in that variable, what we stored? Signal. And what type of data we are going to store, that we have specified. And here we have initialized that because this was your interface. So here we had to initialize it. This is clear, everyone? Just like normal signal we have created, but in that signal we have stored our object. That's it, nothing else. Okay. Now we have to create the form. Okay. So let's say session form is equal to form. See, it is coming from Angular floss slash form slash signal. Okay. Round bracket or what? Let me find the syntax. Form, then your signal, and then schema. Okay. So form, then this dot new session, comma, round bracket schema. Okay. Now for every property, you have to specify rules of the validation key, what validation you should have. So let's say required. What is required? So this dot new session dot, we are passing it, schema path dot email. Okay, schema path dot, let's say topic name is required. Okay, what else we can pass? Message also we can pass. When message. Okay, means if in your form for this field you didn't provide the value, so what should be the message? The message also you can set it over here. Let's say topic name is required. This is one validation. Let's say again required. Now for second field, let's say topic description, this is also required like this. So for every rules you have to add one property like this. Getting it? Let's say you have min length. Okay, again schema dot your topic name, minimum character, curly bracket, minimum length, let's say minimum 4 characters should be needed, and message, why it's not coming, min length, what type of data it needs, string or number undefined child. What is showing over here? Email. Directly value I think need. Again, we don't need to provide it. Let's see it over here. Min length, your string, path kind. What is this? Min length. Child means nothing but this property. Length. Let's see if they have provided over here. Min length is there or no? It should be there. Email, min and max. Okay, comma only. So, comma 4. Then message like this. Oh my god. Minimum 4 characters needed. Okay. So you are getting it. So first, whatever the object you have, that you need to provide it over here. You have to create a signal. Then you create an object. Then you create a variable. But inside this variable, just like your form group, you create a form. And inside this form, first parameter will be whatever the object you have. That object you will pass it over here. Then your form validation under the schema you have to provide like this. Required this property, required that property, min length this property. Like that, multiple validation rules will be there. Understood? Till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the HTML.ts thing. Then to the HTML. What was the example we are calling? Okay. Just like this. Okay. Let's see if our UI is ready. Session crud. Let's copy. Remove this. Remove this also. Remove this also. And container fluid we need to add. Let's say okay. Now, so this is our form. Let's open it side by side. Okay. Now, in the reactive form, if you want to bind a control name to the HTML element, what do we use? In reactive form, form controller name. So here we have form field. Okay. Just like ng model, we have form controller name we have. So here it is form field, but you need to import this form field also first. Okay. So here you will import form field. This is also again from your signal.
Previously, it's field only, na?
Field or form field? That is showing form field. Yeah, field also I remember. That is saying form field, but field was there. Yeah. And field is there. Again, they change it.
Maybe they changed. Previously, we are using field only.
Yeah, field was there. I think this was 21. Latest they might have deployed the patch. Again, why don't we focus? Because this is under in the beta version. It's not finalized it. So when I also see like field was there, but again they change it. Might be in the latest version, form field might be there. Okay. So field and field we don't need to import, I think. And here field, then your new session, and here what we need, your form, session form dot, it's not coming. This also what change? Okay, coming. So it will be now session ID we don't need now. Batch, let it be field session form dot topic name. Okay, like this we bind everywhere. Let's do it. Then we have topic description. Then this is your video ID. This is duration. This is your date. Then this is your display order. That's it. Okay. So see, these are the changes you have. So you create a signal where you have your form, then you create a form, and inside that you have to pass your signal, and this is what the relation, your rules will be there. If you don't have validation rule, you don't need this schema also. Just passing this also will be enough, only till this. Okay. Then in HTML, you directly bind the field like this. Now on click of save. Click on save session. Let's create it. Constant form value. This dot session form dot value, or what do we have? It's a signal, I think. Value. Okay. Here we should get the whole form value that we can pass to your API. Let's save it and check it. Cannot bind field since it is non-property of input. We imported it, no? It was not saying. We import it also. Field small is not there. It is only there. If I remove it,
In the form tag, you need to bind.
it is showing error over here. Okay, I think we didn't see it. Let's try. Gmail admin. No one removed this, no? Yeah. Recordings. Yeah, form is coming. Let's check if we have any error. Oh, card is very basic. Why? Okay. So see, what we did in our for this enrollment, for this session credit, we said I need cards. So here they might have provided some CSS for the card. Okay, let's see card, because we removed everything now. So that's why session card. Let's copy. And this is only related to the card. So we will put it into our session recording only. Let's say, yeah, now it is coming. But still again something is missing. What is this? Meta, session meta. Title batch info. Copy. Save. Okay, now it is coming card. Okay, now on click of save, let's see if we are getting the data properly or not. Topic name, description, something, video ID, duration 3, date I'm passing, display order 2, create session. Okay, this will also be signal. Everything will be signal, okay? Value also as a signal. Let's do it again. Yeah, see, we got the form data. You can send it to the API. Okay, so these are the things we have got in your signal-based form. Again, things are supposed to change. When they initially released, that was filled, form filled. Now they have changed it to filled. Okay, so it's in the beta. So their things are not finalized yet, but at least basic it will be like this. Okay, some things like previously they have got the form filled, but now it is filled. So like this, they might do some little bit changes. Okay, as we are also using it. So some developer provides suggestions to them also, like this is not working, this is not working. Then they work on it. Then they will come up with the stable version. Might be not in 22, but in 23 or 24, they might come up with the stable version. Okay, understood now? The basic at least key what things are there in signal based form.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, like in reactive, we have form group.
Hmm.
That thing is not there, no?
Okay, the form level, no, we don't have to bind anything for now at least. Without binding anything, this session form, you don't need to bind it over here. Because here you can see, na, directly we are accessing session form and particular name, right?
If you
Getting
have a
it?
structure like form array, then
Not sure. We have to check it.
okay, fine.
Okay, now, so here batch ID is a foreign key. So again, we need the batch, your observable, right? Because here you need to show the batch data, whatever the batch you created. So for that, we will create our observable data. Last in enrollment, we have done that, right? By using async pipe. Okay. So batch list colon observable batch model, no? Square bracket, no observable, sorry, equal to. Okay, we created an observable. Now we need to inject our batch service, right? So batch service is equal to inject var inject batch service. In the constructor, we need to assign the value. So constructor this dot batch list is equal to this dot batch service dot your get all batches. But again, that API returns object and we need array. So what do we use?
Pipe and map.
Pipe, right?
Pipe.
Pipe and inside that
Map.
map operator. What is it? Result colon I API response.
Dot
Out of
data.
this return res dot data only. Okay. So here you will get the actual array now. Now this we need to use async pipe also. Async pipe. Then this batch list directly we will use it onto the drop down. At the rate for loop on the async so item dot batch ID we will bind it over here, but while displaying we have to show the batch name. Item dot batch name. Let's save and check if batch name is coming or not. Okay, so whatever the batches you guys created, that are coming over here. Fine. Now the save API call. So again, I have created the service. So function we need to create recording. So I will copy paste. Okay. Wait, enrollment we didn't complete. Enrollment we complete or not? How it is empty?
Actually, I guess we haven't started enrollment, but
Okay,
it
till
is for us
then
to complete it.
I just did this API call we didn't write. Okay. Fine. Shubham or Milind, you have to take care of it. Okay. After the session, remind me. I will give you access. Okay. So again, HTTP client. Now here your session recording, that is I session. Now in our constant also we need to change it. So session, what was the API URL? Batch session. What is enrollment? Okay, Shubham and Milind, just basic code I'm putting it over here. Okay, remaining thing enrollment also post, update, delete, all you have to do, and then recording also. Basically all. I think in batch, in candidate only I have done the get and the post. In enrollment function is there, but service integration is not there. Just like that recording also. Okay. So in our recording here, instead of batch will be there. Here also batch. Create new session recording. Get all session recording. This is it. Okay. Now in our component, we have to inject our session recording service also. So recording service, inject recording service. Now here this dot recording service dot create save session, and this form value you need to pass it over here. Dot subscribe round bracket curly bracket next. Okay, and remaining thing. Okay, so like this your session recording will also get completed. If you are not compatible with signal form, just do with your reactive or the template form. But I wanted to explain this also. That's why I have chosen the signal based form. But you don't have to do this. Okay. Those who are giving interviews right now, they should figure it out. You have to try at least once, because might not, no one should ask it, but we don't know. Sometimes some interviewer might ask you, ki, yeah, in signal in 21, what's the new thing we got? You might say signal based form. He might ask something also. So have it. Ki, how do you create? You create a signal where you store your object, then you create a form, and inside that you have to provide the signal, whatever the object you stored. And in schema, you can provide the validation. Okay. Like this, if you all say, that is also very enough. Most people, those who are working, even they are taking interview, they might not be aware in detail, but if you tell them whatever, they will agree. Okay. Fine. So this is how our batch session will be completed. I didn't do the API call, but Shubham and Milind will do it. So with this, our whole topics, the CRUD operation is completed. Now, what else is remaining now? What else is remaining now?
Role-based authentication.
Yeah. But before that, functionality wise, what is remaining now? Let's say we created
Yeah.
batches. We created
Dashboard.
candidate.
Dashboard.
Yeah, dashboard. Let's say listen to me. We created batches. Okay. We created candidate. You registered it. Okay. Then I created the enrollment also. Then every day we are having one by one session. Let's say from Monday, .NET session started. Every day I will create the recordings. Okay. Here I will come. Here I will select the full stack batch. I will add the recording, topic name, description, YouTube URL ID, and duration something, and session date and order 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will create. Data get created. Now, after that, let's say I completed dashboard also. What will be the next part?
Interceptor.
No, I'm talking about functionality, not the advanced part. Is
So
it is
showing
Hey,
batch.
where the video is uploading that video, then
here I'm uploading, right? Video I will upload to the YouTube. That ID, that URL ID, I will put it over here. YouTube URL video ID. Okay. Videos are created. Session recordings are there. That's it, or something is remaining now?
To keep the private link,
No.
no one can
Array,
access.
this login is I'm going to do everything, whatever till now. This application is for me or you?
Candidate login.
For you
Candidate
only.
login is remaining, na? Whatever the data whatever the recordings I'm going to upload, you are going to watch it, na? So that part is remaining, na?
Yes.
This is super admin section. This is what I'm going to do. But in your login, you will get to see the batches, what batches you are enrolled in. If you click on the batch, whatever the recordings are there in that batch, that you will get to see. Understood? Like this card will be there, and if you click on the watch video, then a pop-up will be opening, and there you will be seeing the YouTube video recording. Understood? That part is remaining. Then our application basic functionality will get completed. Agree?
Agree.
Yes.
This was I was asking, na? That's what I said. See, code anyone can do it. Anyone can do the code. Now AI is there. If someone has a very good common sense, na, anyone can do it. You might have seen LinkedIn post. A student in 10th, I don't remember his name. I don't know, like if you have seen it. Vadodara, Gujarat. He is a student from 10th.
Yes, correct.
I don't know. His father might have helped him, but in LinkedIn, he is viral now. So he has created some AI tool which doctors can use. Okay. It's again, it won't be actual AI tool, but just data he might have feed, and based on the data, he might be getting like other means, like let's say if you visit any doctor, if you have just a normal viral fever or cold, so there are certain number of medicines what there might be in the currently for viral, right? So if doctor enter like viral cold, that application will suggest these are the top trending drugs every doctor is using. And based on you choose, let's say that particular doctor choose a particular medicine to give to the particular patient. that drug ratings will increase. So he is getting money paid from doctors also by using it, and he is actually doctors are using his application for free. Then how he is earning? Understood the concept first?
From the companies.
From the pharmaceutical companies he is earning. Why pharmaceutical company will be paying him?
Promotion of the product.
Ratings.
He will, because it's his application, na? Doesn't matter these are the actual rating or not. He might, let's say, when any company he provide him money, that drugs will be top of the list. Getting it? So
Yes.
he's saying AI, but it's not AI. Okay, just some algorithm he might have based on some cold viral. For viral, for normal cold, these are these, right? Some logic he might have written, but in the name of AI, he is selling it. Again, he might not have done it. Most of the, so many stories you might have seen ki, 10 years old, 15 years old. It's not possible. And that too, before the AI also, so many founders are like that. Is it really possible that 15-year-old or 12-year-old can actually complete something without taking anyone else? Then if it is, then we have a big question mark on our face also. Right?
Right.
It's not possible unless their parents are not helping him.
Yes, right.
Okay. So code anyone can do right now, but you need to understand the whole concept. What is software? Who is going to use it? What's the purpose of this software? That business logic understanding you should have now. Okay. In interview also, interviews are also changing like that. No one is only focused on what you can do. What are your thought process? That's why we are saying so many logical questions or scenario-based questions are there. Why these questions are coming? Yeah, they also know everyone can do the programming now. Right? Not a single client, proper client, there won't be a single client who won't provide Copilot access to their developer. Right? So everyone can do it. But with the help of AI, how you are able to use your knowledge and come up with a proper code and everything. Okay? So that's why they are so much focusing on scenario-based and logical questions. So whenever you are working on your company project also, don't limit yourself just to your particular task. Try to understand the whole system. What is this software? What this software is solving? What was the problem? What it is solving? Who are the user? How they are using it? Right? What are the different role? What is the execution flow of your whole complete application? Try to understand that. Okay? In JP Morgan, our application was a banking, but it is not related to payment. Only 2 pages were there. One was form and another was list. Okay, I have already shared that in B-31, this story. Only 2 pages were there. One form and one list. And in list, again, we have edit button. On click of edit, again, we get to the same form. So only 2, if we see the 2 pages were there. But we had around 90 people. Just for 2 pages. Means 90 people, again, 3 different teams were there. Means comparison, API, UI and everything. For handling just 2-page application, we had 90 member team. So can you think like how many business logic and so many things might be there? If we check a single checkbox now, so many rules we used to change. So many fields used to hide and show. Right? So you should understand the business also. It's not always about your task. Yeah, you did the API integration, API is getting success, you shown the message. You should not be limited to that. You have to think beyond that also now. Okay?
Yes, this is the main thing now, maybe.
Yeah. See, those who are giving interviews more than 5 to 6 years, you will understand that they are not focused on what we can do. Okay? Questions are totally changed. Yeah, up to 4 to 5 years, they might ask question, what is interceptor, what is reactive form, how to create and everything they will ask. But after that, 6+ years, their questions are totally changed. They will ask reactive form, but they won't directly go, what is reactive form, how to create dynamic reactive form. They will put out the scenario there. I have a project, I have scenario, what what will be your thought process? They will ask like this. Then you have to say, yeah, we can create a JSON and there we will put our all the form field and we will read this form and dynamically we will create the form. That is the answer they are looking now. Then that pagination thing, most famous one. Let's say from API you are getting lakhs of record. So how do you manage that on UI? We don't. We should not get lakhs of record from single API. We should have pagination, sorting, filtering. Again, they will ask. So if let's say I don't want the pagination, so on scroll we should do it. Once user hit to the scroll button, next page API call we should trigger. Like this, if you answer one na, again they will put out one scenario. Then you answer it. Again, if you answer something, again they will put out some scenario. Like this, they are asking.
Yes,
Again.
recently I have one interview
Yeah.
final round.
Hmm.
He asked me if
Hmm.
the form has multiple tabs
Hmm.
and how you will store the data in locally,
Hmm.
and after the submit that will
Right.
put to the
Right.
API side.
So let's say you have, let's say in
He
your
did
form
not
you have
ask
around.
me even one single question as a technical. He
Hmm.
asked me 4 to 5 questions, all
Like this
based
only.
on scenario.
Hmm. Okay. So again, this is not just to scare, but this is a reality now. Okay. Again, you might say, yeah, in our project we don't have any functionality like that. So how I would know? You have to create yours. You have to work on parallel also on your personal project also. You have to devise scenario. You can do everything, right? You don't have you cannot expect that unless I have this scenario in my project, how I will do it. You can replicate in your personal project, create a stepper, right? And try to think how you will have this data in a single form. So that save button will be in the last step. And in the last step, and all these forms are coming from different component. How you'll get the whole form data? You have to think, right? Again, it's
Yes,
data is
nowadays
from
the interest is going very tough actually. I
right.
mean,
Not tough, sir, but we practice the thing in the deep, na, then it is easy, actually.
It's see, it's
yeah,
not tough, but the way of asking is changing.
Ha,
yeah,
right.
yes, sir.
It's not like directly they will ask you how you will create the dynamic reactive form. No, they will put out the scenario. Then they will ask, they want to see how much you can think.
Yes,
Because
yes.
AI tools are out there. So might of you might have used it also. Do we have Chirag? Chirag, you know, right? AI tools are there, which will help you everything. Even if you don't know anything, that AI tool answer will come. Right?
Mostly they can see if you're writing the code, no, they will go ahead with the scenario based. They'll shoot with scenario based questions.
Right.
How you are designing your system, like that, they are going to shoot the questions.
Right. You know that you might have seen. I don't remember, yaar. Who was that? Someone
Sir,
shared me that
even
machine.
now regarding the form.
Hmm?
This form now, I'm having one doubt. The last entry, can you explain?
Which one?
In the add new session, the last
This
one.
display order.
Display order.
See, all these videos, if you click on your login, once you click on the particular batch, so many videos will be there. But there should be a
Yes.
sort direction, na? Okay, this was first, then this was second, like that. So for that, I needed this display order.
Okay.
Okay.
So sort means
Just
on
for sorting.
alphabetically bitwise, anything can be.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's an integer, na? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And by using this, I will sort. Okay.
Okay. Sir. Okay.
That is the purpose. So what I was telling, menu we have. How do I create now? Expandable menu you might have seen. So you have a sidebar. Okay. Inside this, you have your first menu. Let's say something. Be on mute. Employee is there. Be on mute. Okay. Once you click on employee, a dependent menu will come. Do we say expandable menu? If you click on employee, here some employee menu will be there. Then
Yes,
next
same
menu,
question.
right?
This also was in my interview.
Yeah, so someone shared me this. So in HackerRank it was there. Okay. All UI was there. UI was already there. You don't have to worry about the UI. You had to write the logic. Okay, how this will work. And at a time, only one menu will be in expandable mode. Okay. It's very easy actually.
We can throw one component.
No, it was just simple ULLI. Design HTML, don't focus on HTML. HTML was already there. They just wanted to write you the code. Okay, on click of it, and you have array like this, na? Let's say square bracket, object, menu item, let's say admin. Okay, then we have child over here, and again child name something, one more, let's say city, second, third, state, district. This is one. In admin you will have this submenu. Okay, then second object, menu item, let's say employee. Again in employee you will have child, and in employee you will have, what is that, child name, new employee. Getting it? Okay, how your UI will be like that?
Yes, sir. Tree view. we call
Tree
it,
view.
no?
Okay, so if you click on admin, this submenu should be visible. If you click on employee, the previous one should close and the employee menu should be visible. Like that UI will be there. So you have to write logic
Routing
in there.
will be the same like that.
No, routing will be there. No, that's why I created the object. Here, route will be there, something. Okay.
Okay.
So expandable menu. Like this, they are asking.
Means menu, sub menu, sub menu.
Yeah, again, it can go and it can go, but obviously in interview they might not go to the 4 level, but at least 2 level they will expect you to write. Okay. So that's why working on the various projects. See, in our project also you can implement this. Once we are complete with the basic functionality, na, you can think is what else you can do over here. Like these menus, apart, this is static. Instead of static, create an array and use that array to bind it over here. Like this batch and candidate, these are master. So you can create a submenu also. So what we see over here, same you can also implement. But first focus lies complete the basic functionality, then think of like that. Okay. So login module we completed, the candidate, then batch, enrollment, and the session recording. All modules we have completed. Okay. Wait. Milind and Shubham.
Yes.
Yeah, share me your. I will share you the access.
Sir, I shared my GitHub.
Share the email ID over in the Zoom chat. I close that.
Yes.
Email is not there. Milind, do you join? Email is not there.
Sir, you want username, right?
My username or email ID.
Wait, I'll share both. So sharing on WhatsApp, check once.
No, put it on Zoom.
Okay.
Zoom. And everyone, you are, what do we say? Wait, I didn't push the code yet. How come?
I guess no. Shall I send my GitHub this session recording URL?
Yes, which you have completed?
Yes.
No. Let others complete first. Collaborators. So Milind also, Milind also I will invite. So you two can discuss together which page you want to do and complete the remaining thing. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Fine. Anyone having any question again?
Sir, like I want to know how many roles are there. Like one is admin.
Super
So
admin and candidate, only two.
okay. So name of that. Can you tell us the name?
You can decide because from API we are not getting anything. No? What do we have?
Because like if anyone registers, so they can create any type of role, user, anything like that.
But from API I didn't restricted it. No?
It should be there, I guess. Then
Candidate batch, candidate. Same. Okay. So here I didn't add the role, I think. Definition. Where is role? Candidate, sorry. Okay.
This
Okay.
one.
Let's add the validation over here. So
Yes.
this is check for the email. One more check we will add if candidate dot role candidate dot role. If from your side, if you don't pass, it's not equal to candidate.
Right.
Because only candidate you should pass. Because
Yes,
super
yes,
admin,
right.
I will insert from the database. Because we have just one super admin. We cannot have multiple super admin. So
Right.
only once you create candidate only, because same in super admin data also is in the same table. Okay. So you just have to pass this candidate only.
So D is missing there. DID.
Okay. So when you create the candidate, you have to pass this role only. So if you don't pass role as candidate, then I will pass the error like
Right.
provide role as candidate only. Or let it be super admin also, we will keep it for now till that, because if you want to test it.
Yes, yes, right.
Okay. I will allow both. If not equal to this or super admin provide roles as candidate or super admin. Okay. So in the role only these two things are allowed. This will work, right? Candidate role is not equal to candidate or not equal to super admin. Correct, na?
Yes.
It fail. It will work. Fine.
Sir, can you share Milind's number in chat? Actually, I don't find it in group, like in which group he is in.
Okay, I will share it.
Yes.
So just discuss and complete this so that everyone will have the proper access also. But again, don't check the code. Okay. I have pushed the code because they have to work on it. If you are working, you don't have to check my code. You have to create your own code. Don't use
Yes.
mine directly.
Actually, I have completed till enrollment get list only.
No, I'm not talking to you. Remaining people. You have to use this project to complete. Remaining people don't use my code for reference. You have to complete by your own. Okay.
Yes.
Aishwarya, Kajal, how much you completed?
Hello, I have completed till enrollment. Get all enrollment update was not working. And delete also I have done the code. I just need to test it.
Okay. UI, how you are creating or you are using Bolt AI?
I'm using Bootstrap only as of now.
Okay.
I have created using ChatGPT and Bolt AI also.
Okay. But all the pages should have the same look and feel, okay?
Yeah.
Same combination. Kajal?
Yeah.
Manoj? Kajal, Manoj, any update? Rahul, Santosh, Shital.
Yeah, enrollment still I am working.
Remaining completed?
Yeah.
Okay. Shreya, Vasant.
Yes, sir.
How much completed, Shreya?
Enrollment post up to enrollment post completed.
And remaining like validation and everything completed, or just like whatever I have done,
No.
same thing?
Yes, sir. I have to
No,
do that much only.
see, I am not
Yes,
doing
sir.
validation. You have to do
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Everyone, I am not completing validation and everything, but you have to do. Let's say if you are working on candidate, make sure get, post, put, delete, validation, everything is completed. Okay? We have to see some like practical example of custom pipes and directives also. So once we complete the basic functionality, again we will revisit all the pages. Then we will implement loader and everything. Okay? So for that, once I start the advanced part, if you have not completed the whatever I have done till now, then you won't get anything. Because in a single session, I will be doing so many things then. Small things. Okay? So it is very important that you match my speed only. Again, like we are having gaps also, so you should complete till now. Fine? Okay? Yes, Sandeep.
Please share the environmental regarding.
Yeah, I have to update it again. I will again update.
Okay, I will complete it on a candidate.
Yeah, fine. Okay, anyone? Quick question?
Yes, yes. Hi.
Yeah.
So for add and edit enrollment, we have to call batch and candidate ID, candidate API also, like right on page load. Okay.
Otherwise, how you will show the candidate dropdown?
Yes.
Yes, my question is related to this. I am stuck on enrollment post method. All method, all method are implemented. The candidate ID and batch ID that will be should be related to the exact ID, or we can pass anything
No.
like a number.
You cannot, you have to show the drop down of batch and candidate. That's why. How you will know the number, na? You have to show the batch drop down and the candidate drop down, getting the data from that. You didn't attend the last session?
Yes, I skipped that for that reason.
Okay, I will update the video again and I will upload again. Okay? You cannot pass anything. It will break because we have parent-friendly relationship.
Otherwise is breaking.
Right.
Right.
It won't come into the list. Okay? And
Thank
it
you.
won't, in the post API only, if you pass the wrong, you will get the error from API.
Exactly, I'm stuck in there.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to show the drop down. Call the get API of candidate. Shubham, can you show once the code enrollment?
My code?
No. Shubham will share his
screen. Okay, sure.
You are running your code, Shubham?
Yes, sir. What do you want to see?
Show him enrollment. How we are showing the drop down for an batch.
Sir, no, actually, just now work on enrollment. Only Gate API I have implemented. I have yet
Anyone
to
completed enrollment?
Yes,
sir.
yes.
We can.
I have
Can you share?
completed.
Yeah.
Sir, we can say.
Yeah, anyone can share.
Yeah.
Okay. Shubham, I'm making you host.
Okay.
I have another meeting now. Guys, so Shubham, you can, once enrollment is done, Aishwarya or someone is sharing, Sanjeev is sharing. Once you do that, you can also give a demo of your UI also.
Okay, I will do it. Tomorrow we will schedule one session.
Yeah, fine.
Sir,
yeah, Navid, just see how he has done. Okay. Here you have to show the drop downs. Okay, show the code also.
Yeah.